Mr. Beast will be shocked if he watched this video. Hey Mr. Fake, don't remove my video if you are watching this. Hey everyone, I found the vendor behind the undetectable fake money that kickstarted Mr. Beast's journey from fake to fame. Stick around till the end as we're diving into the same source Mr. Beast used at the beginning of his fake journey. Let's order and experience how those fake bills feels and look like. Before we dive into today's video, I've got some intriguing info to share. Today, we're shedding light on Mr. Beast, the generous YouTuber known for giving away loads of cash and gifts. But the question lingers, where did all that money come from? We all know he was a broke gamer in 2012. Join me as we expose the secret behind Mr. Beast's fortune and how it all began. 13 years ago, in year 2012. Mr. Beast was just a gamer on YouTube, barely making any money. But he was no ordinary broke guy. He was smart. Realizing he needed more dough, he came up with a plan. Saving up some cash, he decided to trick people into thinking he was the ultimate giver by ordering identical to real fake money that was very hard to be detected by normal people like us. This move skyrocketed his YouTube career, making him the sensation he is today. And guess what? I found the vendor behind Mr. Beast's undetectable money magic. So you might ask, how do I know all these things? Well, I have enough evidence for this question which I won't share in this video until it gets 500 likes. I came across some reviews of these bills on a dark web marketplace talking about Mr. Beast. At first I didn't believe it as well, but when I chat with the vendor, he confirmed. As I said, I have more other evidence as well, which I may share it in upcoming videos. Stick around to see how easy it was to expose the man behind the money gifting fame. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, a quick heads up. This video is purely for educational purposes. Don't take it as an endorsement to hit the dark web or engage in any illegal activities. It's a risky place, full of scams and potential financial losses. I am talking from my own experience. Your online security comes first, folks. All right, let's get down to business. To navigate the dark web, you'll need a VPN, Tor browser, and the hidden wiki. For safety, I used a brand new laptop with zero personal data in it. Now, I can't show you the dark sites as it is against the YouTube guidelines, but after a ton of research, I found the real vendor which I was looking for. Guess what? Not only I found the vendor, but I found the Mr. Beast's hidden secret as well. I reached out to him on a marketplace after some conversations. I asked him about Mr. Beast, and the surprising point he mentioned was that he told me Mr. Beast's old profile and email is still on their private community members list. And he also hooked me up with his Proton Mail. You might haven't heard of this name. What Proton Mail actually is. Proton Mail is a private email service that uses open source independently audited end-to-end encryption and zero-access encryption to secure your communications. It took me almost 2 minutes to create one for me for free. I strongly suggest use it for your safety for some private communications. All you need is to go to proton.me or download it from Play Store or App Store and create one for yourself for completely free of cost. A few days later, I decided to take the risk. I emailed the vendor to the provided Proton Mail about the order. I will try my best to hide some of the information to avoid any issues. An hour later, I got a very big detailed response. After carefully reading all the details and reviewing the information, there was no question left to ask. I had only one question, whether I would receive tracking numbers or not. I replied, asking about tracking numbers and specifying my preference for payment in USDT. And I mentioned that I wanted to test the quality of bills and ordered Euro, USD, and China Yuan for a friend who asked me to do so. Within an hour, he replied, sharing his USDT address for payment and confirming that he would provide me tracking numbers. He again asked for my delivery address, which I had forgotten to include in the previous email. I made the payment to his USDT address and sent my delivery address along with the payment screenshot. I was really nervous. As normal, I should have received the tracking numbers in only 1 day after the payment was done. But 6 days passed, and I completely accepted that I got scammed again. But on that 6th day, I received a call from DHL courier, who informed me that I had a package from Ukraine. I invited my Chinese friend to join me as we opened the package together, eager to see what was inside the package. It was well packaged. And upon opening it, we found a second package inside. However, to my confusion, it was unnecessarily wrapped heavily. Looks like it turned out to be a toy, a radio-controlled car. It seems the seller tried to deceive me by sending this toy, which was quite amusing. Nevertheless, we can open it as planned. Inside we discovered an envelope, which was a positive sign. Upon opening the envelope, we found some peculiar aluminium foil. To our astonishment, it contained real bills, US dollars, euros and Chinese yuan, just as I had ordered. Let's take a closer look, but I'll make sure to cover the bill numbers to maintain privacy. Some bill numbers may be repeated, so I'll protect that information as much as I can. What can we observe? These bills have watermarks, a security thread, and the texture is very similar to genuine notes. Guess how many people fall in this trap of Mrbeast? I couldn't feel any noticeable difference. The hologram color change is authentic as well. The euro bills have particularly high quality, even if it's the old version. Hope we had ordered new version as well. Moving on to the US dollars, they also possess watermarks, a security thread, and raised printing, which are all included. It might be challenging for you to see these details clearly through my phone camera, but they appear quite real. The color of the notes matches that of genuine currency. The individuals behind these counterfeits must be using professional equipment. Lastly, we have the Chinese yuan. I don't have much expertise in this currency, but my friend has. I can say that the race printing is even more distinct compared to the US dollar. If you have any insights on the Chinese yuan, or if it appears different to you, please share your thoughts in the comments section below the video. As an experiment, I purchased a second-hand iPhone 13 Pro Max with these counterfeit money, and it went smoothly. No one realized the money was fake until I disclosed it. Now, let's be clear. Engaging in illegal activities is a bad idea. You can get caught and face serious consequences. This was just an experiment and exposing the real mask behind Mrbeast's innocent face. Do not forget, if you need to see the evidence, then subscribe and like this video, so once we hit 500 likes on this video, I will share all the evidence I have to prove it, so you can judge and see it yourself. If you enjoyed the video and want more, hit subscribe. And remember, stay safe out there.